Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back to our channel. And this time we are going to talk about a very important topic. And the important topic is goal setting when it comes to learning spoken English. You just need to understand that goals are important. If you have end in mind, then you can get more out of what you're learning. But if you simply go with a blank mind that, okay, I completely rely upon somebody who is a trainer, it's good that you are relying upon somebody who is a trainer, but you just have to have an individual goal for yourself. That, okay, I am fixing a goal for myself, let's say for a year. I'll be learning English for 1 year and I'll be focusing on grammar. I'll be focusing on vocabularies. I'll be focusing on these and that and everything. So if you do not have a specific goal in your mind, then actually you will go haywire and you won't be able to speak better English, or maybe it will take too much time, right? So goal setting is a skill, we all know. So many people have written books on it. So many people study, time management skill. They're learning, they're enrolling themselves in time management courses because it's not a joke, right? It's a very important thing. So today we are going to discuss goal setting when it comes to learning anything, and English learning is one of those things that you have to take very seriously, because if you do not have end in mind, any specific goal in mind, then you won't be able to achieve the kind of success that you think of. All right, so without further ado, I would like to ask Shubhadra. Shubhadra is very energetic and she listens to me, and I'm so happy for that because she listens to her trainer. Right, so Shubhadra, goal setting. You are reading the book Eat That Frog, which talks about goal setting, which talks about time management. How do you tackle this question?
So, thank you so much for this chance. So, if I want to talk about goals are very, very important in order to accomplish our work. That depends on our performance. Most of the time, we always feel confused that what we should do. But if we have a clear, crystal plan, that makes us more and more energetic or terrific. That depends on our performance. And if I talk about spoken English, it is our lifetime job. If I take it that not seriously, it will not happen, because I have to give the time to myself. I have to learn a lot of things. If I always feel that my mentor is saying for that reason I am doing, that will not help you. You have to have your own responsibility in order to learn spoken English. So I try to follow my mentor's rule, and over the online, so many people I have, those who literally teaches me to learn spoken English, and I'm depends on them in order to learn a language. It is not easy, but if we make ourselves like this way, that yes, it is easy, I can tackle with, I can deal with the situation, that becomes very important. But sometimes a thought come in our mind that what we should do in order to set a goal, because most of the time we are confused. So as far as I can realize, that the more you have a clear plan, the more you can go productive way. That is very, very important. It happens with me. Whenever I try to do any work, I get procrastination, I feel lethargic. But sometimes I try to motivate myself. Sometimes I read those kind of passage that literally touches my heart. That is very important. And in order to learn spoken English, there are so many categories that I have to learn, I have to follow. I know it's very well that if I do not have any goal, I can't achieve what I want, what my aim is. So I try to set goal, and so many people, they have their different perspective in order to learn spoken English, and I am trying to keep going on with whatever the restriction I have, whatever the goal I have. So most of the time what happens, we have a big work like learning language, like learning a English language. So it is very, very big. So if we compartmentalize our work, that becomes very easy, because we can't learn in a overnight. We have to give very small step. We have to read 15 minutes, we have to practice 10 minutes. So that's how we can develop a good personality, we can develop or we can increase our time. I think that is very important in order to accomplish our language.
Yeah. So definitely, as Shubhadra mentioned, that when you just make your big goal small, and when it looks easy to complete, then you end up completing it. But when the goals, like not goals, but when the tasks look very intimidating, impossible, then eventually we just give up on starting. So most of the students face the problem like they don't know how to start a work, right? Starting a work is very difficult, and I'm not saying it. So many strategists, they have said this thing. Researchers, they have said this thing. I'm just repeating those things, right? That starting is very difficult. So many people, so many students call me every day. People are calling me from different parts of the world that they want to learn spoken English, but hardly people join, because that's the thing. Taking the first step, which is difficult for most of the people. Some people come, they stay for a year and a half, they speak better English. But taking that first step is very difficult. I would like to ask Chandra on this. Chandra, just talk a little bit about taking the first step thing, which is like pretty much our daily conversation in our class, because everybody is struggling with this. And then I want you to talk about how can we make our goals like easy and achievable, and what methods like you follow that we would like to hear from you, please.
Okay, so thank you so much, both of you, to make me a part of this video. But yes, as you say, that starting point is very difficult for everyone. There are two types of people who just feel lethargic to start, and there are another types of people who just become lethargic after starting. They start with a great goal, they start with a dream, but after sometimes after practicing, they just feel the lack of the motivation, and they just feel like living. So, and both are very discouraging things, and both are very important thing also. So first, as you ask me that why the starting point is difficult, so I would say that starting point is difficult because we have some previous thoughts. Okay, so we perhaps in previous day I had a goal, or I had started something, but after some time I just left because of some unavoidable circumstances, and when it happens again and again, so then when we start to think about the another things to start, so then we have that previous mindset that probably if we start today, starting is very easy, but making it continue, so that is tough. And so from that previous thoughts also, we may that people feel lethargic to start.
So basically you are carrying your... So Chandra, what you are basically trying to say is that we are carrying our past failure in our mind, and that's why it is not encouraging, it is rather discouraging. So can you help us, because you have been speaking English well for a long time, and viewers, those who watch my video, they basically are keen students. They want to keen learners, I would say. They want to learn, they want to know, they want to crack the code of fluency. So many lie is being spoken on internet, that organizations are there on internet, they're claiming they can make anybody fluent in just 7 days, just 21 days. And that it is utterly impossible. Like, we have been speaking in English for years, and when it comes to speaking in front of people, then we tremble simply. Like, we feel like we're just going down into the ground, right? And hearing those things, we realize, and I never give the fake promise to my viewers that, hey, I will make you fluent speaker in 7 days. Watch my video. You find no thumbnails claiming that, I can make you fluent in 7 days. I know it is impossible. Students know it is impossible. But so that's why I think this topic is very important, that we just have to set a goal. Like, you join a class and ask your teacher, guys. I'm talking to you right now. You have joined a class, go and ask your trainer, what can you teach me in next 30 days? Don't get scared of the trainer's voice or trainer's English. You don't know, that's why you are going to him. Ask your trainer, what can you teach me in 30? Tell me your 30 days plan. Because you are not going to any teacher for free. You are paying them money, right? So it's your right to ask that trainer, what can you do for me for the next 30 days, right? If you get satisfying answer that, okay, he is going to actually train you in such a way that can help you to become at least effortless, or maybe you had 5% idea, you are going to have 25% idea after 30 days, then you can rely on that person, because most of the people are fake on internet, right? Chandra, one thing, I'm probably talking too much, guys, but these thoughts are coming in my mind. Please bear with me. It's like, I can't teach 60 students at a time, Chandra. Like, no matter whether it is on online or offline, I can't teach, impossible. So when you see somebody is saying, we are going to host a grand teaching session, it is going to be online, thousands of people are there, you will be lost as a student. Teacher even won't be able to tell your name, even won't recognize you. If I show you to your teacher that, he joined your class, you joined your seminar, he won't recognize you. So go to a particular place where less students learn English. I teach 10, 12 students at a time, and trust me, guys, I spend probably 3 hours sometime, 3-4 hours teaching them. But it's not possible for me to give them sufficient opportunity so that they can express themselves every day. And I feel very sad about that. And the next day when they come, and I start from the person who was left the other day, right? Sorry, I think I have spoken too much, but I think this is so important. Chandra, please go with your suggestion, with the kind of technique that you'd like to give to our viewers, learners, so that they can follow to achieve goals.
So, firstly, I would like to start from your words, that you say that there are thumbnails and there are very lying thoughts on internet, that 7 days you will be within just 7 days you will be fluent. But sir, as you say that everyone knows that it is impossible, but still lots of people believe them. Why?
Shortcut impresses us.
I think that we all want to be escapist.
Yes.
We just have the fear to hard work, and so we just want the shortcuts. We just wait for the miracle. Just suddenly, one fine morning, I would woke up and I'll be fluent in English. We just want that kind of, yes, that kind of magic pill. Okay, so because we have that fear and we have the default setting of lethargy.
Yeah.
We have that default setting of searching fun. So that's the thing.
Wow.
So that's not the fault of the institutions. They just crack your faults. That your lethargy, your
using my weakness.
yes, they are searching your weakness. So that's why
they are one kind of AIs.
yes, yes, yes. So
Human intelligence, by the way.
so that's the thing. I think that's the thing. Yes, they are businessmen, and
That's
so
their job.
yes, that's their job. So that's the thing. So to reach to our goal should be consistent, but our paths, ways are not, techniques are not consistent. We can change them.
Absolutely.
So that's
Maybe
the
they are
thing.
different.
Maybe they are different.
Yes.
You have to take the decision each and every step. You have to change your decision in every step, in every moment.
Yeah.
You have to decide that I am going in a right way or wrong way. So the decision is ours.
Brilliant. All right, Chandra. Nicely explained, by the way, and so happy to hear all of these things. And we are getting some clarity about the kind of topic we started. It's like setting goals, and sometimes when you listen to a different perspective and you pay a little bit of attention on that, you try to understand the depth of what's been said by somebody. That really opens up our eyes to the new answers, guys. These days our problem is that we are not ready to pay attention. Either we are distracted or we just don't care. So I would like to draw your attention to another opinion that we are going to get from Shubhadra, because Shubhadra is like 19 years old girl, but she has done some disciplinary works in her life. In learning English, she has shown her potentials. She has shown her dedications, things that Shubhadra has done in her life. We just would like to hear that. Shubhadra, please talk about you talked about the compartmentalization. You talked about that, how you can separate one work from another and can accomplish as much as possible. My next question for you is, how can we stay consistent at accomplishing goals, and how can we stay consistent in setting goals?
So, first of all, consistency is very matter in our life. When we have the consistentness in our life, we can do whatever the work we have. If I am student, if I am a woman, whatever the responsibility we have, if we keep going on with our consistency basis, then it becomes very, very helpful for us. And my consistency has started for the first day. When I came to the class, I was not able to speak. I didn't have any idea about spoken English. But when I entered the process of learning a language, that has changed my life. When I was 17 years old, I was not a productive girl. I was not able to consistent. I was not able to take discipline in my life, but somehow so many work, reading and discipline has changed my life, because when I realize day by day, when I'm reading some novels, when I'm reading any fiction books, I am going through their life. I can understand how they struggle with their life, how they are not depending on others. Then I easily understood that what I should have a goal, what I should do. Yes, I have a lot of responsibility, but it doesn't mean that I should not have a useful attitude.
Yes.
Because most of the time we always pretend that I have my study, I have my all the work, so I don't have time for a person, for anybody. For a goal to achieve, we have to maintain a routine. Routine is very, very important. And when we have a routine, we can easily deal with our work, because if today I have a work, if I have a plan, then I know that what I am going to do tomorrow. So that is very, very important, and I'm trying to write whatever the work I have, because most of the time what happens, I have a lot of things, but only because of my lethargic that I'm not feeling like to write anything. For that reason, my tomorrow plan will be not just recognized.
Yeah.
So I think if we are not depending on our feeling, our tomorrow will be very productive. If we maintain a routine, if we have a paper on a pen, then we can write whatever the work we have. Let's say I have my reading and I have my college, so I have to write down that I'm going to read tomorrow at 7 a.m. in the morning. Then I have my college that I have to attend at 11 a.m. in the morning. So that becomes very easy, and that forces me to keep going on with the work. This time I do not give the priority that my lethargic. So that reason I think setting a goal or divide a big work, that is very, very important in order to achieve our aim.
Yes, guys. So we have discussed a lot about goal setting. Now, you get an idea, but that idea is not successful unless and until you execute it, right? You put it into action. So how can we put this into action, or what basically, this entire goal setting means? That we are gonna hear from Chandra, because Chandra, in brief, Chandra may tell us that the pros and cons of time management. Now people may wonder that what is the cons, like there are only pros. No, basically no. In my opinion, I would like to share my opinion that pros meaning you have to sacrifice a lot of cons meaning you have to sacrifice a lot of things that you love doing, right? You love browsing your phone, you have to put this into the sacrifice bin, all right? Because you're not going to have fun, that temporary pleasure that that you have been getting doing a lot of things like that. So it is one of the cons that when you start managing your time, you feel a little bit of desperate. You are not getting enough time for fun, but actually overall your life gets better. You see that there is a lot of meaning in your life, right? So yeah, Chandra, please conclude this entire topic in your way. Come on.
Well, so for conclusion, I think there are lots of things has been discussed here today, and it will and I hope that it will clear many of the confusions which we have about setting a goal, because it's very reality that we all have a goal. Everyone has some goal and everyone wants to fulfill it, but they don't know how to do it. So and always we just make a goal, try to complete it or finish it, and then after some time we just get distracted and then sets another goal and then runs for it, and after that the same result happens.
Yes.
And we just get frustrated and we have no way to way out. So that's the thing, and that's the frustrated moments we all have to pass. But I hope that this discussion would be that piece where you will get some idea, and you will get some idea for not losing hope. Probably that you have a goal. Obviously you have a goal, and it is very common thing that you have an obstacle. When you get stuck, just think that is only an obstacle, nothing else. You have to make some way out. You have to think some second way, that second thought, that probably you are blank, you don't have any idea to way out, but then you think no, then also you have to think that that is an obstacle which I don't have any idea, but so now I have a second thought to from other person whom I think that they may help me. So putting aside your ego, you should go to another person and to reveal all your problems, and from there you will get the way out. But always think that when you are struggling, it is just an obstacle, nothing else.
Brilliant, guys. And I just want to extend what you just said, like last line, obstacle is just an obstacle. And I heard Jay Shetty saying that, he was asked a question in an interview that, what is failure? He said, our problem is that we take failure as a person, but failure is an event, right? So these actually opened my eyes. He said that when you fail in something, you failed in something, but you are not a failure. If you try it again, you make it success, or you will get success. So guys, small things, but a lot of clarity, right? Hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please consider subscribing to this channel, and please hit the like button. So please do it, and hope you are doing good, and hope you are going to learn a lot of things. And till then, you take care.